Stephen, 1-0 victory over Limavady in the League Cup. Your thoughts on the game?
Look, I don't think we've performed to the levels that we've shown in recent weeks. As I said to the group in there, I'll tell them when they're good, and when they're not so good. I didn't think we were so good tonight. But look, the positives are we're in the next round, another clean sheet by the skin of our teeth, and we've got through by the skin of our teeth. So that's my honest reflection on the game. I don't think we controlled enough of the game. I felt Limavady edged it, obviously, an opportunity. Rory's had to make some saves, and they've hit the post, albeit we've hit the back of the net, but they've probably edged it in terms of numbers in the final third, particularly in the first half. I don't think either team created a huge pile second half. It was a bit messy.
What are the challenges of coming to a place like Limavady on a Tuesday night in November in a cup tie?
Yeah, no, and I just said to the players, look, I respect their efforts. You know, it's not easy. Some of the lads are having to get off work early and come directly after work. So preparations for midweek football can be difficult. As you have to try and rise to the occasion. You know, the opportunity is to get to the quarter final here tonight. You know, it's a heavy pitch, albeit it was in decent enough order. It's a heavy pitch. It just took a bit out of the legs, and it was a heavy pitch on Friday night. So, you know, we haven't got the biggest squad. You know, so you know we have to try and roll out a similar team and just freshen it up ever so slightly. We made 2 changes just to try and get a bit of running power and energy into the team, and to try and get a foothold in the game, and then obviously bring on the more experience and the lads that have probably been playing more minutes in recent weeks to try and control it. That was the initial plan, but obviously we've had to make an early change at half time with Niall Quinn, and then obviously we just made changes as it's gone along to try and stem the flow of the opposition.
What positives can you take from the performance?
I suppose, look, the clean sheet is another positive. It's you know, it's five clean sheets effectively on the bounce, so the boys are multiplying minutes without conceding goals, which is a very, very good habit to get into, you know, and it's about habit stacking with this group. But I suppose that and getting into the next round is hugely important. But as I said to the lads, like, we can't afford to perform at that next Tuesday, or it makes tonight a complete waste of time.
Robbie Garrett and Isaac Bird didn't start the game tonight. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, look, it's about, obviously, Isaac, since we've come to the club, bar not starting against Larne, has played every minute. We went to extra time in the Mid-Ulster games. We went to extra time against Dergview in the previous round. He's played every minute in the league for us, so he's still a young boy, so we have to try and manage him as well, you know what I mean? But he's fit and strong, so the idea was to try and just get his minutes down tonight, to be honest with you, and give other lads an opportunity. Like Tiernan came in on Friday night and was very good, so you know we have to reward that opportunity. And then obviously getting Wardy back as an option, we need to get him some minutes, so we felt it was important to do that, and obviously get Matthew back into his more natural position, even though he's been superb at right back for us. So that was the idea with Isaac. And again with Ribsy, it's about just managing player load, like, because as I said, we haven't got the biggest squad, and we need to manage these players who have been very key for us in the last couple of weeks. So that was the thinking behind them two in particular.
Why do you think we struggled to impose ourselves on Limavady tonight?
I just think all them factors, you know, it's been a midweek game, having a bit of a travel, lads coming directly from work, probably not the best preparation, but we have to suck it up and get on with it. Listen, Limavady are like ourselves, only it's their home patch. They probably haven't got to travel that far. Yeah, look, heavy pitch, cup football can always be nervy, we know that. So I think when you pull all them factors into it, it makes it a little bit tougher. But it's no excuse. We should be keeping our levels at a high level, and I just felt we weren't quite there tonight.
Finally, tonight's win takes Glenavon into the quarter final. Coleraine will be our opponents. What sort of challenge will Coleraine present? Yeah, listen, they're a quality outfit. For me, they're probably in possession one of the best teams in the league. You know, they're exciting, lots of attacking players. So, you know, we have to be at our very, very best every week. We have to double down on the basics. We have to work harder than every opposition. That's what's got us to this position. Is hard work. And obviously how we want to go about the game and pose ourselves with our quality and our phases in terms of how we want to play and break down the opposition. You know, we need to get back to the levels that we've set. You know, but it's always nice, don't get me wrong, it's always nice winning away from home at Newry on Friday, not being at our best, and then winning here tonight, not being at our best. It's definitely a good sign. I'm not complaining, but obviously, you know, I want us to always be our best version. Thanks very much, Stephen. No problem.